Welcome to my channel. I'm Pastor Teso. Don't forget, you are in a place where we cover the subject of sex in the body of Christ. Today, I want to deal with something I believe is also very important on the subject of sex in the marriage relationship. When it comes to us as believers, as Christians, there's one aspect I believe that if we pay attention to, things will get better, and that's dealing with the subject of our body. Your body is one of the very powerful instruments God has given to you to be able to walk or run your life here on planet Earth. But remember, you are not your body. According to the scriptures, the Bible, in the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 23, the Bible talks about spirit, soul, and body. It's important for us to note that you are not your body. You are a spirit. You have a soul and lived in a body. Sex will never be pleasurable in life if you don't understand how to handle your body, how to maintain your body. You must understand your body. It is how you use your body that determines the pleasure you received in sex or not. I know that religious people will want to paint everything about your life being spiritual, but as I've said earlier on this channel, most of what we have in the body of Christ as regarding the subject of sex is just garbage. The truth of the matter is that sex is purely of the flesh. And if it's of the body, you must understand how your body operates. It's amazing to me. I studied something of recent and discovered that there are 5 pillars of your life that even if you're to have goals at all to achieve anything in life, you must cover those 5 pillars. And one of such 5 pillars is your body. How you handle your body, how you treat your body, how you understand your body. It will determine a lot in your life. What are you putting in your body? What do you eat? The quality of your food determines the quality of your body. And it's amazing how many people are not even paying attention to it at all. As I read through the Bible, it's shocking, and I would like to draw your attention to it. If you check from the book of Genesis, right after chapter 4, chapter 5, you will find out, even up to chapter 25, chapter 26, you will find out that people lived 140 years before they got married at all. 140 years, 145, some as much as 160. Some of them began bearing their children at age 200. What has happened? That in the last 4 or 5 decades, if people live 70 years, we celebrate them. Why? The lifespan of man has gradually reduced to a point where it's just amazing. But why is this so? Is because of how mankind treats their body, what we eat, how we expose ourselves to elements around the earth, and the chemicals we are releasing in the atmosphere. And so you must understand that you're protecting the body where you live in is your own assignment. If you don't take care of it very well, you may have an exciting dream, you may have dreams that are wonderful to affect the world and bless humanity, but you may not be able to live to fulfill it. And that's the reason why you have to pay attention to the subject of your body. And we see it so important that many people who have neglected this, even in the body of Christ, is one of the reasons why their marriages can't stand. Let me get it raw and get it just straight to you. How do you have sex with somebody who is smelling foul, bad body odor? When he opens his or her mouth, you can't just stand close to the person. That's not a kind of some spiritual affliction. It's just because you've not taken care of yourself. Listen, if you can take care of your body, you are neat, you are in shape, you are able to carry yourself smart, I'm telling you that alone builds confidence and it becomes a point of attraction. And remember, we said attraction is the key when it comes to the subject of sex in any relationship. If a person is not attracted to you, don't just assume the sex will be good. And your confidence, how you carry yourself, all of this have to do with how you handle your body, and that makes you attractive to someone. Why don't you pay attention to it? When it comes to the church, you will see people so unkept. You are just at age 45. You are looking as if you are 70 years old. Especially in Africa where we live, I can tell you there are a lot of things that I have seen that I believe that people actually end their lives, terminate their destinies just by overlooking the subject of their body. No matter how prayerful you are, if you don't eat well, you will be using your teeth digging your grave without knowing. And so that's why we're applying it directly to our sex life. I've seen, like I've mentioned in one of my books, Sex in the Church, women who will give birth and will not bother again to take care of themselves, to be able to look smart, to be able to give pleasure to their partner, and they feel they even give the excuse that because they have given birth. You will look at certain men just at age 45, they can't carry themselves. Now, hear me, I'm not trying to speak against people who may be fat in nature, but your being fat and being smart is different from being fat and you can't even carry yourself and you're not doing anything about it. Forget the garbage that they will tell you is all about genes. I've tried it out myself and I can tell you, no matter how fat you are, if you will discipline yourself and eat right, you will fall back into an amazing shape that you just become so excited about you as a person. I want to let you know that your sex life can get better and more interesting if you take care of your body. Let me give you something that I believe should be an eye opener to you. If you check carefully the system how our body works, this is how it begins. If you see a person and you are attracted to the person, first, in your imagination, there's an erotic picture of that person which gives instruction to your brain that there is someone appealing to you that you should prepare to either have sex with the person or prepare to approach the person. Your brain then gives an instruction to your heart, which makes the heart begin to beat faster, sending blood to your reproductive organs. That's how men have erection. Now, if you don't understand this system, I have heard people who have come to me as a pastor complaining that maybe spouse in the process of them trying to have sex, the woman brings about a complaint of what the man did, or the man complain about what the woman did. Maybe it may involve money, it may be a misunderstanding that happened along the day. When you do that, the obstruction of that anger in the mind takes away your erotic picture in the mind of the person you're having sex with. And if it is a man, gradually you see his erection will just go down. How many don't understand this? And they frustrate themselves in their sex life. And when the man or the woman gets tired of you bringing up issues that will not make you people have a pleasurable experience, and that just leads to all manner, because you don't understand that when your body is tuned for sex, it begins with the mind. Your mind is one of the greatest organs you have when it comes to the subject of sex. Then your brain, when is commanded by your mind to experience the act of sex, it sends certain signals to your heart and makes your heart beat faster. And by the faster beating of your heart, It sends blood directly to your reproductive organs. That's how men have erection. The same thing with the women. That's how women become wells, to be able to make them conducive for the sex act. Can you imagine if you would just take time and look at other parts of the functioning of your body? You will have an amazing life, an amazing experience when it comes to sex. Don't forget, millions of dollars are spent every year through cosmetics, body enhancement surgeries, just to keep people in shape. Now that's your choice. I know there's the extreme aspect of it. I may not even be a promoter of it, but I just wanted to let you know that if you don't take care of yourself, you are likely going to be less attractive to your partner, and that will set off the process of your divorce or the partner heading to cheating with someone. Because when you can't improve on yourself, I've heard people who say, this is the way how I am. I don't know where you take me the way as I am or leave me. Of course, I've seen many who they have been left because the man or the woman can't stand the way how you have just left yourself that way. And people will say, no, he is a believer. He's not supposed to go in that way. But at the end of the day, we have a divorce crisis in our hands. At the end of the day, the person is cheating outside. Why don't you take care of your body for your good health? You can't enjoy life if your body is sick. And do you know that not handling your body properly on what you eat, how you exercise, how you treat yourself psychologically, how you handle your body, will end you up in a kind of sickness or in a health challenge that you may not be able to enjoy your life again. So, do the following: eat properly, exercise, and be sure that you smell good and you are attractive. It's not in having all the money in the world, but just being conscious that people read you when they see you, not necessarily what you will do in their presence. I want to encourage you, be the kind of person that when you appear anywhere, your partner will be proud of you. That alone sparks attraction, sparks affection, and it becomes a very strong influence on your sex life. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel and turn in here every Friday. We have a new video we are uploading to help the Christian community deal with the subject of